Hey guys, so for today's video I'm going to be doing art with highlighters. As you can see, I have the ever so popular zebra mild liners. I mean, they were popular quite a few years ago. They're still good highlighters. They're not booming as much as they were before, but I did buy these like 2 years ago or something, and I never really got around to using them because, you know, things like notes moved to more online, so I just have these sort of lying around, not really being used. So I thought I'll try and make a challenge out of it. I'm pretty sure someone's already done this challenge, and highlighter art does exist. You can try this challenge yourself. It's just cheap and nice looking, good quality art supplies, and I think they are double-sided. So if I open it up, I can't really remember. Oh yeah, they are. So we've got one side which is bold, so this is more like the typical highlighter side, and then one side which is like a bullet tip. The packs I have a sort of pastel set. I have a, I don't know, this is like a more neutral, I don't really know. This is like an autumny color, and this is like a cold. First one, orange. Okay. Blue. That's what I want to do. If you're wondering what these drawings are here, these are just sort of concept ideas for what I was planning to do. I thought if I go for an outfit-based picture, then I could really use all the colors and create a cool outfit. I was thinking it would be quite cool to make use of this bullet nib end, and instead of using like a fine liner or pencil for the outline, maybe you could use the highlighter for an outline. So if I was to do an eye, the pens are quite streaky and they do kind of layer in a sort of unintended way and get darker, so I'm probably gonna have to work quite fast. This will definitely be quite streaky. I do think the bullet end is quite nice for drawing lines, however they are very thick even when using this smaller end. So maybe if I go a bit lighter, I'll be able to do more detail, because the size of drawing I'm going to be doing is about maybe slightly bigger than this one. I do think it is quite hard to get a nice even thin line, so I may have to use fine liner to draw the outlines. So I'll probably do a pencil sketch, then fine liner outline, maybe something bolder like a thicker fine liner, so that it makes the colors stand out a bit more. But we can try that. Now I'm gonna try maybe blending or coming up with some designs. I'm wondering what sort of eye color I should go for. I think it would be best to start off light. So we have a lot of blues. We could do a blue, draw a little highlight here. See, as you can tell, it's really streaky. The color builds up so quickly. Yeah, this is definitely going to be difficult. Layering with these highlighters, they're not meant to be layered, but all we can do is just try. I have this pre-cut A5 sheet of Bristol paper, the other half which I use for the Sharpie challenge, and I'm going to be sketching out one of these designs. So we'll just try that out and I'll begin sketching now. I think we're gonna go for the 05. I plan to go thicker, but this is already quite thick and it's quite a small image, like lots of details. So I think it'll be best to go for the 05. This is actually going to be quite difficult because I don't want to use too much grey, leave too much white, but I also don't want to go over the top with the colours, especially because the jacket itself is going to be very colourful. First, I think I should just maybe test out how the face is going to work. So, how will shading look? The very simplified version of the girl. Orange highlights, and then the main section can be brown. But that orange is a bit too orange. Maybe this sort of orange would have done better. I mean, that is a bright neon. Yeah, that looks much better. How I want to do the highlights, I guess they can come from, hopefully this doesn't smudge too much. This paper is quite good in terms of there's not a lot of smudging going on. Okay, you have to be very careful with the highlighters because they do get clumpy very quickly. Okay, in all honesty, the highlight does look kind of weird. I think we're just going to try and fix that with some grey. Okay, I guess we just leave it at that. Okay, next the face, which we never got round to. I'm not too sure what I want to shade her face with. I don't want to do it with grey. Grey seems quite bland. So I could do blue, a light blue. Let's see what colours I have. I could do a light blue or a yellow or a pink. I might go with pink because I think I want to do the bomber jacket blue. I mean, it does look like she's being lit up in some sort of weird neon light, but you know, we're working with highlighters here, so it's the best we have. So I'm just going to start with the nose, just highlight it. Now for the jacket, I'm thinking we do blue since we have so much variety for the blue. So what blues do we have? Maybe it could be these two as a pair or these two as a pair. I think I'm gonna go for the like turquoisey style and maybe integrate some of the other blue here and there. The accent's done for now, and now we're going in. So for most of this so far, I mean, if not all of it, I've used the bullet nib. Now I'm going to try use the chisel tip, I think that's what they call it. And I'm just, oh wait, I'm supposed to do the sleeves a different colour. Oh my gosh, I almost messed up for a sec. The sleeves are supposed to be this turquoise here. Okay, that was a close one. think that's good. For the top, I feel maybe we can bring back some of that yellow. Go for like a neon yellow top. Oh, you know what? Purple trousers could be the move. I'll shade with this. Just gonna go in with this mustardy yellow. It's fine. Then for the trousers, I like the idea of going lilac with it, so I think I'm gonna go lilac and grey. Oh my gosh, the pants, they're so streaky. And I can't keep trying to layer them because it's just going to get darker and more streaky. It's actually scary how streaky it is. And to think, I almost thought to myself, maybe I should do this A4 because that way I can get more colours in. I could maybe do the face with more colour. The rest of the outfit wouldn't have lasted with this streaky highlighter. I think I'm just gonna add some light blue for the rest of the parts, just keep it on theme, you know. Almost forgot, got to do that scrunchie, have it matching with the top. Here is the final drawing. Even though this challenge was quite similar to the Sharpie challenge, I actually really liked the piece of art I produced with the Sharpies. Even though it didn't come out, I didn't use as many colours, the design wasn't as difficult, it was much more simple. I much more preferred it. This one is more like an experiment. Highlighters, they're way too streaky to be trying to do some art unless like you're going for that specific style. I mean, overall I like it, I just don't like it as much. And I thought I was going to do all these cool patterns like polka dots, stripes, but then I realized, yeah, that's probably not going to happen because of how much they bleed into each other and because how thick the nibs are. Overall, I'm happy with it. I'll probably rate this like a 6 out of 10. I feel like being cleaned up, the design is pretty cool and the colors are pretty cool. If it was cleaned up, it could be an 8 out of 10, but that would need some real time in Photoshop, some good time in Photoshop. I hope you enjoyed this. Just comment below what sort of video style you like. Do you like this video where I show you the process, I do more talking, or do you like the other style, the Sharpie challenge art video style I did where I just sort of get on with it and do my thing? Longer videos or shorter videos, what do you prefer? Anyways, thanks for watching and bye.